We begin with new information about President Trump's phone calls with foreign leaders, and it's putting the spotlight on three of Mr. Trump's closest associates. CBS News has learned that Secretary of State Mike Pompeo was listening to the president's phone call with Ukraine's leader that triggered the House impeachment inquiry. So this indicates that Pompeo knew months ago that the president wanted Ukraine to investigate political rival Joe Biden. This comes as the president's personal lawyer, that's Rudy Giuliani, was subpoenaed by the House for his involvement with Ukraine.
We also know the president asked Australia's prime minister to help find out how the Russia investigation began, and it was Attorney General William Barr who asked the president to make that call. Paula Reid is at the White House. Paula, this is one of those stories that just keeps getting more significant. What's today's development mean? Good morning.
Well, Tony, the president's personal outreach to Ukraine and Australia raises more questions about whether the president should be reaching out to foreign leaders to help pursue investigations into accusations that are largely discredited about his political opponents. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo left for Europe without addressing questions about a July 25th call between President Trump and his Ukrainian counterpart that is now at the center of an impeachment inquiry. The secretary has previously been evasive about how much he knew about the president's conversation.
What do you know about those conversations?
So you just gave me a report about a high-secret whistleblower campaign, none of which I've seen.
The House Foreign Affairs Committee subpoenaed Pompeo last week, demanding that he turn over documents related to the call.
I don't understand what he was doing just sitting there watching as the president was compromising our national security.
The president's July call isn't the only conversation now under scrutiny. CBS News has learned Attorney General William Barr asked President Trump to reach out to the Prime Minister of Australia to request help in the Justice Department's review of the origins of the Russia investigation. In 2016, the Australian government alerted the FBI after receiving information that Russian officials had contacted a member of the Trump campaign.
How come it started? It was all nonsense. It was a hoax. It was a total hoax.
The president has long insisted the scrutiny of his campaign was unlawful. Barr spoke to CBS News' Jan Crawford about why he believed he needed to review the origins of the Russia probe to ensure it was not politically motivated.
That's one of the key functions of the Attorney General, the core responsibilities of the Attorney General is to make sure that government power is not abused.
The president's personal attorneys who defended him throughout the Mueller investigation are downplaying the significance of this impeachment inquiry. They tell me they went through a real war with Mueller, but they claim this is just a skirmish. Anthony?
Paula, thanks.